PhD, it's a big commitment, but one that could be life-changing, could open doors, make fantastic opportunities. So whatever subject fascinates you and whatever questions you want answered, a PhD topic should be something that you believe in. Of course, most of us need a good deal of help, guidance and support along the way. Postgraduate research is all about how we interact with others, it's not just about ourselves. Towards a postgraduate research career, potentially. And I hope everyone has a successful and productive day today.
And on a personal note, I have to say, it's probably the best thing I ever did in my life, because it's a great opportunity. You look at something that you really are passionate about, that you want to look at, and in the process, you gain a lot of skills, you meet a lot of interesting people. So it's one of the things I think that I enjoyed. I can honestly say I enjoyed every minute of it. So I'm really pleased to welcome you along to be able to discuss the prospects and hear about some of the issues to do with postgraduate research.
I want to say how lovely it is to look out at a sea of black and brown faces. It's just something that I haven't had this pleasure at many moments in my professional career, and I think that would apply to all of us. And it's just wonderful to bring you all together. As black female professors ourselves, we were all aware of the underrepresentation that existed when we went through our postgraduate study, and also with the fact that we have very few black and minority ethnic women coming to us as postgraduate researchers. Students were coming in to complete their undergraduate degree, but we're not staying within higher education, then we're leaving to go on to industry. And we wanted to understand why that was and try to quell that loss to do in order to ensure that their postgraduate programs are equitable and are actually serving all of those who enrol on them. We want to work on the contextual offers and contextualised admissions. We want these workshops to support and engage current and future postgraduate research students. We want to create a network of support, so we have created a Generation Delta postgraduate research network. And then we want to, of course, monitor and evaluate our interventions to see how successful they are being in achieving the aims.
I mean, not be necessarily good, the same for you. And that's the difficulty with healthcare technologies. But for us in science, it's all about what can you develop, what can you come up with that nobody else has done before. For a woman of any color, and not just blacks, you're constantly questioned, your abilities, your knowledge, constant questions. But that's quite difficult when you start having a degree like a PhD. It becomes more difficult for people to question.
The highlight of today has been the openness, the honesty, the warmth, and the real kind of like detailed expertise to really help us to begin to shape proposals. But really, I think the most important thing has been the actual support network.
I think for me, a lot of ideas of sisterhood come to mind when thinking about an event like this. Just because naturally when you're around people who look like you, have been through similar lived experience, there was a real sense of sisterhood in the room, and it was nice to be able to, even in an academic context, be yourself.
Meeting so many people who are so passionate, so many wonderful women, both that have done a PhD, are doing a PhD, or are thinking of doing one. Everyone I've met today was absolutely fascinating.